Hey, what's up? This patch is pretty clearly focused on addressing player feedback about gameplay feel, particularly around passing and shot responsiveness. And you can tell the devs were aiming to rebalance how attributes and playstyles interact so that raw stats matter more again. The rollout started around March 4th to 5th, and that timing matches what the community resources and patch trackers have been showing. First off, passing feels different, and that's the headline for a reason. Ground passing got a notable accuracy and speed bump, and the change is most impactful when you're using players who actually have high passing attributes. So if you're relying on midfield maestros with top passing numbers, you'll see their short and angled passes land with more intent and velocity. The patch also adds an interesting nuance. Players who don't have the Incisive Pass playstyle can still produce contextually curved through balls, as long as their short pass, long pass, and curved attributes are high enough. That shifts some weight back onto attribute investment and makes squad construction a bit more meaningful. At the same time, the devs dialed down lofted pass accuracy, specifically when those passes are executed by double tapping the through or ground pass buttons, which should cut down on some of the overpowered lobbed through ball spam that's been frustrating defenders. On the shooting front, power shots and chip shots got attention. Power shot trajectories were tweaked, so those long range attempts have a better chance of beating keepers when executed well, and players with the power shot playstyle, including those with the playstyle plus upgrade, will see increased accuracy on those heavier, harder strikes. Chip shots were tuned to reduce the times they drift harmlessly wide, and their overall accuracy was bumped up, which means cleverly timed lobs over the keeper now feel more reliable when used correctly, but not wildly exploitative. These shot changes are designed to reward precision and timing rather than permit luck goals from absurd distances. Now, for the bit, a lot of people were talking about in forums, Taka got a nerf of sorts. The update reduces the accuracy of ground and first-time passes for players who have the Taka playstyle, though ground passes with Taka still benefit from the general accuracy and speed improvements applied across the board. It looks like the goal here was to stop the playstyle from completely dominating possession play by making it slightly less mechanically dominant while still keeping its identity intact. That should open the meta for more diverse build strategies and reward players who can mix different passing approaches rather than rely on one exploitative method. There are also more subtle but important changes that will influence how you move the ball and beat opponents. Lofted ground and through passes using the Inventive Playstyle and Inventive Playstyle Plus received a slight accuracy boost, so creative playmakers will feel a little more potent in tight windows. Skill moves like the fake shot, heel chop, and the fight and exit combination got a 5% speed increase, which may sound small but can absolutely change timing in one-on-one scenarios or quick outlets under pressure. The team also patched a bug that could cause attacking players to remain stationary after repositioning, so some of those frustrating moments where your movement felt ignored should be gone. Off the pitch, there's fresh content for Ultimate Team alongside gameplay tweaks. The spring update brings in 3 new heroes, Andrea Barzagli, Esteban Cambiaso, and Mario Mandzukic, which gives collectors and FUT builders some new retro options to consider when building mixed-era squads. Each of those names represents a different kind of influence on team chemistry, depending on their roles in national leagues, so expect some excitement in the market when their cards drop. The update also adds the new Adidas UEFA Champions League 2026 knockout match ball for those who care about cosmetic authenticity during their matches. I want you to picture how these mechanical adjustments combine. Faster, more accurate ground passing rewards patient build-up play and players who invest in passing attributes, while reduced lofted pass accuracy for double taps and the Taka tweaks punish reckless spamming and make you think twice before hammering the same exploit over and over. The power shot and chip shot changes invite more shots from range when the window opens, but not the kind of wild goal that feels unfair. Skill move timing being a touch quicker will let creative dribblers escape pressure more reliably, and the bug fixes mean fewer moments where the game just fails to respond. Overall, it's a push toward a slightly more attribute-driven and skill-expressive experience. If you're a clubs or career player, there are changes listed for those modes as well in the full pitch notes. Squad updates and other mode-specific tweaks roll out alongside the main patch, so make sure to check your mode of choice for small but meaningful adjustments to AI behavior, squad updates, and other back-end fixes. To wrap up the gist without spoiling every single line, this update is focused, surgical, and meant to rebalance the relationship between raw attributes and playstyles. It's the kind of patch that won't instantly change everything overnight, but it will alter tendencies, reward better build decisions, and hopefully remove a few of the repetitive exploits that have shaped matches recently. Check the official pitch notes for the full line-by-line list if you want to pore over every tweak, and try a few matches with different squad builds to feel how these changes play out in practice.